Here I am at the Arch of Titus, just before we enter the Roman Forum. Who was Titus and why is he significant? Titus was a Roman emperor between the years AD 79 and 81. But before that, he was a general. He was the son of the Emperor Vespasian. And after Vespasian was called from the Holy Land in the course of the Jewish War and went back to claim the throne as emperor of the empire, Titus was put in charge of finishing the Jewish war. And part of that enormous effort was the reconquest of Jerusalem and eventually the destruction of the temple. This victory, final victory in the Jewish war with the destruction of the temple, occurred on the 9th of August, AD 70, and it's depicted here in the arch itself. So as we approach the arch, we'll see this engraving on the left, which depicts the Romans in triumph returning with ornaments from the temple itself. The 7 candlestick menorah, and what looks like, most probably, the table for the showbread that was in the holies in the temple. Of course, in the Second Temple period, there was a Holy of Holies, but there was no Ark of the Covenant, and there was no Anani HaKavod, or the Cloud of Glory. These were lost with the Babylonian destruction of the temple in 587 BC. The significance of this event cannot be overstated. Titus, in destroying the temple, fulfilled the prophecies that we read recorded in the Gospel of Luke, whereby not one stone would be left on top of another. And this was the culmination of the war of AD 66 to 70, fulfillment of prophecy. A prophecy that saw the desolation of the Jewish nation, the destruction of the temple, the destruction of Jerusalem, and 90,000 people being taken into slavery. Of course, the Christians themselves, aware of Christ's prophecy, under the Bishop of Jerusalem, Simon, the brother of the Apostle James the Less, made their escape to Pella in Jordan. So no Christians suffered in this terrible time. A time that saw over 1 million Jews die of starvation or war-related killings, etc., as recorded in Josephus' history, the Jewish War.